My name is Sarah Amami, and for my SOC 100 Things I Should Have Said project, I'll be talking about something that happened when I was a junior in high school. Um, Basically, I was at lunch with some of my friends, one of which was a fairly dark African American boy named Musa, and he was on our school soccer team, and I'd known him since my freshman year, and so had a lot of my friends. And I'm from Arizona. He was also from Arizona, like born and raised there. And we were sitting at our lunch table one day, and the principal actually of our high school comes over and is sitting with us and talking. And he looks at Musa and he goes, "Oh, so where are you from?" And Musa's like, "Oh, like I'm from like Glendale, like pretty close." And he was like, "No, like where are you from?" And Musa was like I'm from there. That's where I've lived my whole life. And the principal just kept pushing and pushing, and he was like, "No, where are you originally from? You can't be from Arizona. Look at you. Like, you're clearly not from here." And everyone at the table kind of just was like, and we all just kind of looked at each other. And Musa was like, probably pretty offended, but he tried to hide it because, it's the principal of your high school. What are you really going to say to him? And he just eventually said that his like grandparents were from Kenya, and so the principal was like, oh, like I don't think he even really realized that he had done anything wrong or had pushed too far. But this is an instance of social inequality because the principal hadn't asked any of the rest of us who were sitting at the table where we were originally from, because we were all white. He figured, like, obviously we were all originally from the area, or at least the US. And I think that pushing like that's kind of pretty offensive, and I don't really think that it should be socially acceptable, especially if you ask once and they say that they're from the area. It's not unheard of. It's not uncommon in most areas for people of color to be from that area, like whether it's their parents, grandparents, whoever came here first. It's not uncommon, and I think it's insensitive and rude to just outright push someone and kind of put them in an awkward spot. And I think that it was made worse because he didn't ask any of us where we were from, and I never talked to him personally before. He probably didn't even know any of our names when he sat down at the table with us. And I still think about that a lot because he was our high school principal. He was supposed to be like a person of power and a person to look up to and respect, in the way that he just kind of fed into that and like made it seem okay to kind of put someone on the spot like that and suggest that they're not from their country is just because of the color of their skin is just kind of rude. And it blew my mind even at that age as a junior in high school. In this situation, I think that next time what I would do if I'm put in this situation again, or what I should have done at that time, was to just kind of like say something to the principal, not in a rude way or anything, but just to kind of make him realize that he was making my friend uncomfortable and that he was kind of stepping over his boundary and setting a bad example for the rest of us. I think that one of us probably would have said it had we not been kind of young and unsure of how to handle the situation.